Hello and welcome. Today we are going to see how the truck brand Volvo is manufacturing their trucks in the US. Volvo North America is owned by the Volvo Group, which has 100,000 employees, 13 brands, 190 markets, production facilities in 18 countries. Some of the brands owned by Volvo Group are Renault, Nova Bus, Mack, and Dongfeng Trucks, just to name some of them. In February 1928, the very first Volvo truck left the assembly line in a building near where the Volvo Trucks headquarters are located today. But Volvo Trucks did not make an appearance in the US industry until 1959. The introduction of efficient, direct injection diesel engines, sleeper cabs, and power-assisted steering made semi-trucks easier to drive. Volvo acted as a pioneer of the turbocharged engine, and the emergence of stronger, more efficient engines contributed to heavier and longer truck combinations. The Volvo Titan, Volvo Viking, and Volvo Stark were the first models to launch in North America. It was not until the mid-1970s that Volvo was established as a permanent part of the US trucking industry. In 2011, Volvo Trucks assembled its 500,000th truck in the United States. As of 2016, the company employed more than 52,000 people around the world in 8 wholly owned assembly plants and 9 factories owned by local interests. Volvo Trucks produces and sells over 190,000 units annually, making it the second largest manufacturer of heavy-duty trucks. The American Volvo Trucks models are manufactured in the New River Valley plant, where 2,400 employees and over 130 robots produces the Volvo Trucks. For each truck, 6,000 individual parts need to pass through hundreds of workstations over a 12-hour process. It all starts with the frame, which is the starting point for the assembling. The air suspension system is then mounted. The chassis is lifted around to each station and can rotate 180 degrees so that it is always at the correct ergonomic height. At the same time, the cab is assembled in another part of the factory. The cab is assembled by different parts, which are welded together with a spot welder. However, robots complete the final welding, which ensures precise and completely uniform welding. In the paint shop, there are over 500 colors to choose from, and depending on which cab it is, it takes between 6 and 7 minutes to paint the entire cabin. Volvo also produces their own engines in Hagerstown, Maryland, including the powerful D13 with turbo compounding with a range of 405 to 455 horsepower. An induction hardening machine briefly heats the crankshaft to 1200 degrees and then quenches it with cold water. This makes the surface harder and more resistant. Next up, the assembly of the interior of the trucks, where seats, door panels, speakers, and windows are installed. Each truck is specially specified by the customer, and there are 1,000 combinations of equipment. Each engine is built for a specific truck and is carefully lowered to the chassis. Every 5 minutes, a new cab is married to a chassis, and now it begins to look like a truck. After final touches, the truck is off to the pre-delivery inspection. Here, it's test-driven, and if everything checks out, it receives a stamp of approval. After just 1 day, this state-of-the-art machinery is ready to be taken out onto the open road, and ready to meet its new owner. Globally, Volvo Trucks has set the target that half of all trucks sold are electric by 2030. We are determined to lead the transformation of the transport industry. In only 8 years' time, our goal is that half of our global truck sales are electric, commented Roger Alm, president of Volvo Trucks. Volvo's truck production is nothing less than impressive, don't you think? Which truck manufacturer should we take a look at next? Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for much more.